The topic of this video is converting a circle from general form to standard form. Let's look at a problem. Find the center and radius of the circle 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 16x plus 8y minus 10 equals 0. Then graph the circle and find the intercepts, if any. So the first thing that I want to point out to you about this problem is nowhere in the instructions does it say anything about standard form. But it does say find the center and radius. So this is why a deep understanding of algebra is so important. It's up to you at this point to recognize that if someone asks you for the center and radius, standard form is the form that's preferred because you can see the center and radius just by looking at it. So this really is a problem where we're going to convert from general form to standard form, even though the instructions don't specifically say so. So let's go through the steps together. Step 1, get x squared plus y squared. Notice that we have 2x squared and 2y squared. So the way we're going to accomplish this is by dividing both sides of the equation by 2. This will have the effect of halving all of the coefficients. So we'll have x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 4y minus 5 equals 0, because 0 divided by 2 is still 0. Next, rearrange. So we get x squared minus 8x, leave a space, plus y squared plus 4y, leave a space, equals 5. When a term changes sides, it changes signs. Next, complete the square. Half of negative 8 is negative 4, and negative 4 squared is positive 16, which gets added here and here. Half of positive 4 is positive 2. Squared is 4. So 4 gets added here and here. Next, factor and add. Factor x squared minus 8x plus 16. Just put an x in front of that negative 4, put it in parentheses, square it. Move down this plus. Put a y in front of that positive 2, put it in parentheses, square it. Equals all of these numbers added up. Well, 16 plus 4 is 20. Plus 5 is 25. We've now converted from general form to standard form. Once it's in standard form, we can see the center and radius very easily. The center is the opposite of the number we see here, 4, and the opposite of the number we see here, negative 2. The radius is the square root of the number that we see here, 5. All right, so we've now found the center and radius. Next, we're going to graph our circle. I'm going to make a small dashed square centered at the origin. This will establish the location of 1 and negative 1 on the x and y axis. Then I'll get rid of the corners. Then, using the distances from the origin to each one of those lines, I'll make the rest of the lines so that they're evenly spaced. This ensures that my graph is not distorted, and therefore that the information being presented is accurate. Next, plot the center, 4, negative 2. 4, negative 2. Next, use the radius to go up, down, left, and right 5 spaces to find 4 points on the circle. Okay, first let's go up. I'm placing my marker on the center and then counting the number of steps I move up. 5 steps up. 1, 2, which is sitting on the x-axis, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is sitting on the y-axis, 5. Now I'm going to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll make a circle using the sketching technique that we learned earlier. All right, not bad. Now I'll place the finishing touches on my graph, an arrow with an X here, an arrow with a Y here, and my scale. So I'll put a 4 here, I'll put a -2 here to indicate quite clearly where my center is located, and I'll put some other numbers on there just in case. So 5, 6, 7, 8, this is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. All right, there we go. So we found the center and radius, and we graphed the circle. The next thing we're going to do is find the intercepts. But this video has gotten pretty long, so let's do that in the next video.